We are back. Welcome to the 2023 preseason magazine of the Brasileirão Assaí. It's time to get up to speed with all the info about the clubs preparing to kick off the most disputed championship in the world. Ups and downs. Let's see who started the year on the right track and already lifted some silverware, and who disappointed in the regional competitions around the country. Superstars in sight. Reinforcements have arrived, young gems have come up, and the level in the league is higher than ever. Who will be the new idols in the Brasileirão? Club's X-ray. How far will your favorite team climb in the 2023 season? Let's give a thorough look into each club to know who's in for the long run and who's in serious danger of relegation. And still, let's remember Palmeiras' last campaign, the powerhouses arriving from the Série B, and of course, loads of goals and skills from our Jogo Bonito. The 2023 preseason Brasileirão magazine starts now. First and foremost, the Foxes. As we just saw, Cruzeiro returned to the elite of Brazilian football in 2023 after 3 seasons in the Série B. The team started to take form last year, playing solid football both at home and on the road. Even without large financial resources, they were able to assemble a fast and vertical attack with a safe defensive system. Back in the top flight, Cruzeiro's challenge is to remain alive in the competition and keep the risks to a minimum in their campaign. The Grêmio were relegated to the second division in the very last round of the 2021 season. After that, the Imortal was reborn the following year. Wagner Mancini gave his place to Roger Machado at the beginning of the season. After that, another crucial change made them one step closer to their goals. Machado left, and Renato Portaluppi, one of the most successful coaches in Grêmio's history, returned. They ended the year with second place in the Série B. Now, the Tricolor should fight for the top, with a strong roster led by legendary striker Luis Suarez, El Pistolero. The Uruguayan had barely arrived and was already scoring goals left and right in the state competition. A great start for a promising season on Brazilian soil. Bahia was the only Série B team to go through all 38 rounds in the top 4. Still, they only secured their spot in the top flight in the very last round with a 2-1 win over CRB on the road. Despite the regular campaign, the Tricolor changed coaches 3 times. First was Guto Ferreira, followed by Anderson Moreira, and then Eduardo Barroca. The last one commanded the team for only 6 matches without a single loss, guaranteeing their spot in the first division. At the end of 2022, Bahia became a SAF and was bought by the City Group. In December, Portuguese coach Renato Paiva was announced as the first of many signings for this season. They were the ones that most heated the market of all 4 clubs. More than 11 players have arrived, including striker Everaldo, midfielder Iago Felipe, and wingers Ademir and Kaique. They have also renewed the contracts of important players such as Ricardo Goulart and Lucas Mugini. Vasco da Gama featured in the biggest Série B decision in years to return to the first division, and the supporters were a big part of the Hill Giants' success. Under the command of Zé Ricardo, the side from Rio de Janeiro were able to hold on to their top 4 spots, but failed to present a solid football. That only happened throughout the competition by winning important matches. Players such as Nenê, Andrei, Figueiredo, and Raniel were important to regain trust. They were very close to stealing first place when they beat Cruzeiro 1-0 in the Maracanã in front of 63,000 fans. But things looked ominous when Zé Ricardo surprisingly left for Japanese football, and the team fell short under the command of Mauricio Souza, losing the gap they had over their chasers outside the top 4. Because of that, they changed him for Jorginho. They secured their return to the Serie A in the very last round in a battle against Ituano, who still had chances of stealing Vasco's spot. At the Novelli Junior Stadium, Nenê opened the score with 2 minutes on the clock. After that, the thrilling Battle of Itu went on for 90 minutes more until the exciting end. To the fans' relief, the suffering was over and Vasco da Gama were back in the first division. Round 1 of the most competitive championship in the world starts on Saturday with 2 matches. Current champions Palmeiras host Cuiabá, and Fluminense travel to Belo Horizonte to face América. A little later, we have Botafogo and São Paulo, Red Bull Bragantino versus Bahia, Atlético Paranaense and Goiás, as well as Fortaleza and Internacional. Atlético Mineiro and Vasco close out the Saturday matches. And then 3 more games wrap things up on Sunday. Flamengo take on Coritiba at the Maracanã, Corinthians face Cruzeiro, and Grêmio go head-to-head with Santos to close out match week 1. We are good to go. The cards are dealt for us to enjoy the biggest Brasileirão of all time. The whistle will be blown soon, and all the superstars will be on the field. We'll see each other on match week 1 of the 2023 Brasileirão Assaí. See you then.